Diamondbacks taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. John Sciambi alongside Chris Singleton with Game 6 in front of us. It's an elimination game on one side, but this series feels like it could go either way.
3-2, but we've seen plenty of teams.
The crowd's even more fired up. The momentum's against you. They're looking to finish this thing today. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about to get started. Today's starting pitcher, Tyler Glasnow. Chris, how about a scouting report?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Geraldo Perdomo stands in now and watches strike one. And the 0-1. That one almost got him. The pitch. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Glasnow ready and deals. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now one away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
So digging in, Blaze Alexander.
Now, he had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded. He's not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, Boog.
Next offering upstairs. One out, base is empty. Up and in, and that's ball 3.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The pitch. There's the strike. 95 of that one. And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So man aboard. Jake McCarthy stands in now for the Diamondbacks. And that clips the inside corner. Glasnow, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Ketel Marte.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle. Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base. Not even close.
Well, in the postseason, I'd say we see more teams playing for one run, trying to apply some pressure, and that's exactly the case right here. Speed on the bases, put him in motion, and it worked out. Now time to execute in the batter's box.
0-2 now. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time, and that is the inning. One left for Arizona. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And today's starting pitcher, Brandon Pfaadt. What should we keep an eye on here?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And here it comes. Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike. Bounced up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. On target. He got him. Nice play. Time now for Dave Roberts' lineup for Cheers. All right, Singy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep. The way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else. It's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Right-hander kicks, deals. Runner on the move. Throw to second, and he's out.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense. Try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
2 out, spaces in. Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. We played an inning, no score. Back here in L.A., Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field. Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well, that you still have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Smith moving under it. Makes the catch. One down. In the postseason, you see just how important every last play can be. You never know what's going to make the difference in the end. Now the left fielder, Will Brennan. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Like you said, Boog, every play is so pivotal at this point of the year. As a player, you got to be locked in. Can't make a mistake that could cost your team the season.
One down, base is empty. That pitch clips the outside corner. And the count 1-1. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle. Slides for the stop. This is Corbin Carroll, third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Grounder might be 2. Rojas for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Now up next for Arizona, Gabriel Moreno. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
The catcher definitely looked ready for that stolen base attempt. Got in position quickly, and a strike down to second base to end the inning.
Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now Teoscar Hernandez. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. And that one a little below the knees. Ball one.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. On the inside corner for a strike. Up the middle, Marte over to first and quickly one away in the second.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball, and then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance, had to try to in the air get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Max Muncy batting with one down, takes a strike. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Hit hard, that gets through. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. The batter now will be Will Smith. Fastball for a strike. Smith, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2016. That one ripped. And no one can get there. Around third. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Loud contact, leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
And now it's Gavin Lux. There's a strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Line drive. Base hit. Throw comes into third, and they're at the corners with only one out.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
One away, runners at first and third. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
Next pitch is inside. And that is ball one. Freddie Ferguson behind the dish calling the balls and strikes. And a pitch. On the ground to third. Base hit and a run comes in.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.